Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? Man, I hope you're doing well. Time again for another knife of the day. Man, we've been doing a lot of knives of the day, right? One after the other. I have, after this knife, two more Spydercos to go over. And then, well, I have a couple of new knives that I've been trying to do a video on and having a lot of complications. So I think after I do this knife, the two new fixed blades I have from Spyderco, then I think I'm just going to give you a struggled video or two about a knife that about two knives that I'm super excited about. They're just complicated to film, and you'll see why later. But the knife of the day today is a very special one for me and a first. It's the Spyderco Para 3 Maxamet. Now, I have one of those already, but this one I got from Knivesplus, knivesplus.com, and they have these dyed burgundy scales, and they anodized all the hardware bronze, including, look at that, the lanyard hole. Look at that, just great work. The clip as well. I have to tell you, this is the first time ever, and I've been collecting, I guess, 4 or 5 years, and a lot of Spydercos. I only get original Spydercos. I love seeing what everyone does with their knives. I love all the different variations that people do, but I don't. I like mine straight out of Spyderco. Okay? All of my knives. But on Instagram, I saw someone, and I forget who, steered me towards this, but someone posted a Instagram from Knivesplus, and Knivesplus was saying that they had these burgundy scales on a Maxamet Para 3, on a Spyderco Maxamet Para 3. Now, you can go there and buy other knives. I just realized this was my very first time even knowing about Knivesplus. And then someone in the comments said, I'd love it if you could do something like bronze the hardware. And they responded, I could do that for just $15 more. And for some reason, it clicked, and I bought it right there. And they gave it to me. Man, their delivery service was great. It's a brand new Spyderco Maxamet. They just changed out the scales and did the hardware. Look. Come on. And it's centered. This is a wonderful knife. I just got it yesterday and wanted to, actually, I got it over the weekend and wanted to run to show this to you. I am so happy. Again, my very first time. Usually I get it straight from Spyderco, but this is just a wonderful knife. So it is Maxamet steel, as you know. Great, really great edge retention, super tough. Some people say it's hard to sharpen. I haven't sharpened any of my Maxamet steel knives, so if you guys can comment, that would be great if you had that experience. I've seen some comments that said they had no problems with it. Just clip point knife, stone washed, 3-inch blade for the Para 3. The entire thing is 7.3 inches. Only weighs 3 ounces. Of course, it has the forward. You guys know what this is, right? It's the smaller version of the Para 2. We've done a lot of Para 3s because Spyderco has created a lot of variations of Para 3s in a very short time. So you have the forward choil, you have the jimping going up on the back, and of course you have that compression lock, Spyderco's compression lock. It has As you can see, liners, embedded liners that are skeletonized. This one is smooth as silk. I think the place not only sells you knives, but they do sharpening as well. I loved when I opened up the box. New Spyderco box, new everything. And I love that inside they left a card signed by the person who handled the customization. The person on the team who handled this. I love that. Where they put their initials on it. Just pride of work. And I'll tell you, I'm an old fuddy-duddy when it comes to modified knives and all of that. I just don't buy them. Don't want to own them. I'm so proud to have this one, though. Just a real nice knife. Look at the scales. I think what was happening is I had the little native with those red scales. I had the paramilitary 2, which you'll see with the black blade and that beautiful blue G10, that I just wanted another beautiful knife, and this popped up on my Instagram feed. And I have to tell you, the service is great. This, of course, is not a commercial, but just a satisfied customer. They rushed it to me, too. I really love that. The knife of the day is a very special Para 3. I don't know how many of these they've done, and they've done a lot of them and kept the hardware, so I don't know how many they've done and have the bronze hardware, which I think just really sets it up off. Of course, 4-way clip, big lanyard hole, all the things you've come to expect from a Para 3, except, look at those. I don't know how long this lasts. I don't know if there's problems with it or anything, but right now it feels like it's factory made, and I'm really loving it. Knife of the day, Spyderco Paramilitary 3 with Maxamet from Knivesplus.com, who did the scales, provided the scales and the hardware. Just to give you some size, there's my Paramilitary 2, and to give you a look with the Delica, just to give you some sizes. There you have it. Knife of the day, Spyderco Para 3 Maxamet with burgundy scales, bronze hardware from Knivesplus, put together by Knivesplus. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications. You want to know when I decide to trim my collection, and that's coming up soon. I've been saying that for 2 months, but it is coming up soon. You guys have a perfect day. I did this a couple of days ago. I just turned off all social media, puffed on a super long cigar, and just thought. Just took the day thinking. And you'd be surprised how much you like that. Even if it's some hard thoughts. Do that. It just makes you feel better. I wish I would have done it 20, 30 years ago. I've been a better person. Better father, better brother, better son. So do that for me. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.